What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. Now in today's video we have a couple of things planned for the FRS, a bunch of things that are needed to do on the car, and it is 8:57 in the morning. So first things first, I apologize to the neighbors watching. Damn, that 9 a.m. cold start. I apologize to all the neighbors around me. And if I'm being honest, the cold start isn't even that loud anymore. The cold start used to be loud when I first installed the headers. Now that I'm tuned on the open flash tablet, it kind of gives you like a cold start delete. The cold starts aren't anything like crazy loud, but if I wasn't tuned on open flash tablet, I'm sure the neighbors like 4 or 5 houses down would probably come out screaming. Okay, so in today's video we are going to be swapping these out as well. So if you guys don't know what these are, right over here, these are 4 spark plugs. And originally I wanted to do this install by myself, but I realized how big of a hassle installing spark plugs is after opening the engine bay. So this right here is the part number for those of you guys who wanted spark plugs. I went with OEM because I didn't really think I needed aftermarket spark plugs. I don't really care too much about the difference between these and like NGK. Don't mind my extremely dirty engine bay that's going to get cleaned very, very soon. Since this is a flat motor, the spark plugs are literally all the way somewhere down there. So yeah, I got 4 spark plugs right over here, and it cost me $25 each, so $100 in total. Hopefully the install isn't too pricey, but we're gonna go ahead and get these switched. So these right here are the spark plugs. I'm also bringing 2 spanner wrenches for my coilovers because I'm having a slight issue with my coilovers that I'm gonna try to diagnose once I get there. Yeah, I'm just bringing that just in case. Let's go ahead, let's head to the shop, get a quote, and see how much it is to get these done. Okay, so we have pretty much arrived. I'm just trying my best not to scrape. Okay, yeah, we got past. I'm gonna go ahead and update you guys once we get out of here, but yeah, so we're pretty much here. Okay, so I'm picking up the camera a couple of days after the spark plug change, and I gotta say, changing the spark plugs helped the car out a lot. I was having a couple of startup issues where the car would take a long time to start up, and also I was having these weird idling issues randomly when I would come to a stop. Now, both of those things are completely fine now, and I'm not noticing any of those two happening, so I'm really happy that I went and got these spark plugs changed out. With that being said, now we're gonna go ahead and take off the rear spats, like I said in the last video. I'll let you guys decide in the comments saying, should I keep the spats or should I get rid of them? Majority of you guys said to get rid of them or paint them gloss black. We're gonna go ahead and take them off the car at first, see how the car is looking, and if I don't like them, I'm gonna paint them black and put them on the car. So let's go ahead and let's get to uninstalling the rear spats. Okay, so I got one spat off, as you guys can see right over here, and honestly, I'm not too sure how I like it without the spats. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up because it is very dirty over there in that corner, and then I'll show you guys how it looks. But as of right now, I'm kind of really in between. Okay, so I got the FRS behind me, as you guys can see, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the rear spats just in a second. But when I first took the rear spats off, I didn't like how they looked. And now that the car's clean and I can look at the whole entire car at once, it's kind of really growing on me. Okay, so this right here is the FRS. As you guys can see, we have the side skirts, the front lip, no more rear spats, and then the diffuser in the back. At first, when I took the rear spats off, I didn't like how it looked. Now that I see the car when it's cleaned up, it actually looks really, really good in my opinion. Now, I still want your guys' opinion. Let me know in the comment section below if I should put the spats back on. But again, if you look closely, the whole entire car just looks more clean and less awkward than it did with those rear spats. I don't know, I'm really, really liking how it looks. So another thing, the diffuser over here, the side skirts and the front lip are all now gloss black. No more of that ugly texture. It was like an unpainted black, even though it was painted, and it just had so many scratches on it. And here is a quick walk around of how the FRS looks. And for those of you guys who are completely against this no rear spats, just wait for the other couple mods that are coming for this car. Just got 2 or 3 that may change your mind, so make sure you guys stick around on the channel and watch those videos, because I know the whole entire car is going to look so good and so complete once we get a couple of more things done to the car. Again, I'm really, really happy with what we did today. We got these spark plugs changed on the FRS, which was a mod that was really, really needed. I'm also happy that we got rid of those ugly rear spats that didn't fit the car at all. Those 2 things were 2 big things that were bothering me with this car, and I'm happy with how the car is right now. Okay, so that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys have made it this far in this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, as that helps out the channel a ton. If you guys like the rear spats or not, let me know in the comment section below. I for sure like them, but if you guys want to see the rear spats back on the car, I will go ahead and make sure to put them back on, and this time we'll wrap them or paint them gloss black. But with that being said, make sure you guys are subscribed with your post notifications on, and I will see you guys all in the next video.